Hello friends, welcome to our today's Spark session. In this series, we are seeing a Delta Lake concept that is available from Spark 3.0 version. In our last two videos, we saw how the Delta Lake helps with our schema evaluation, and also in our last video, we saw how we can update and delete a record in a Delta Lake table. If you have missed that video, I will give it an I button. Please have a look into it. In this video, we are going to learn about the time travel or the data versioning that is available with Delta Lake. We will have a small demo to learn these concepts. I had opened a Databricks Community Edition, and for our time travel scenario, we are going to use the same delta table that we used in our last session. If you remember, like in our last session, we deleted some records with the condition name is equal to Arun and education is equal to null column. So now in our delta table, we have only one record with Arun, and also we have some value with education. Our scenario is like we have deleted some valid records and we need to bring it back into the original table. So just nothing but a like rollback kind of thing. So let us see how we can do that. This rollback can be achieved in delta table using a type travel method. Since our delta table will not delete all the Pykit files under the table, and it will just update the JSON file under the delta log directory to maintain the version. So let us learn these concepts in our upcoming videos, like what is happening under the hood in delta table. But for now, remember, like all the Pykit files will be remaining in the delta log table. So for bringing those things, we have a versioning concept in delta table. For seeing those versions, I am giving a command, SQL command, describe history and the table name. So here we can see, like in our history table, we got the versions of till 17, and also we got the timestamp and the username, user ID, and also the operations that we performed. If you see, like if I had scrolled down to the last, it will be the 0 version in which we created a table, and also we also appended, if you remember, we also appended some records that is being written as a write operation. And again, in our last videos, we have did some update operations which is being updated here. And finally we did delete operation, which is also accounted here. And here we can see the condition as well. The condition for deleting, we used it as name is equal to Arun and education is null. So that is being accounted. And other things we can notice is like we can see the operation metrics in which number of rows deleted is 3, and the number of removed file is 3, and the number of added file is 1. So these are all the details that is available. So in this way, like you can see in 17th version, the records has been deleted, but in 16th version, those deleted records will be available. So we can query from the 16th version and we can roll back to the 16th version. Let us see how we can do it. Let us check whether the records are available in the 16th version first. So for that, we can give a select statement, select star from test, and the condition is where user is equal to, name is equal to Arun. So this is the condition, and here before where clause we have to add version as of 16. Let me show you the current version first. I'm giving a 17 as a current version and I'm running it. So here you can find we have only one record which we saw in our first query here, and now I am changing the version to the 16, which is the previous version, and I am running the same query. So here you can find we have a Arun column, like name with the Arun record, which is with the null values also being appeared. So the deleted records is stored in the version 16. So here we have to restore the Arun record that has been deleted in our previous case. So for that, now I am adding another condition, and education is null. So these three records has to be into the current version. So let me store this into a data frame. So we have created a data frame, and now we can write this. Now let us run the same query that we ran initially. So here you can find all the records that has been deleted has been updated, and the rollback has been done to the table. So by this way we can do it, or else we can use the SQL command as well. We can use the insert command from the SQL to directly insert the tables from the previous version into the current version. So by this way we can time travel and do a rollback changes if we needed, if there is any issues with the incremental load. Now we all have a question in our mind. Since this delta table will not delete any Parquet files and will maintain a versioning of those Parquet file, so is there any way to clean up the old file, since it impacts the performance and also it might occupy some spaces in the HDFS or else in the cloud? So to answer this, we have a concept of vacuum in a delta table, which will be for our next video. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please try this on your own machine to understand the concept better, and also let me know if you are facing any issues while executing the queries. Please do subscribe to my channel and also click on the thumbs up button if you really like my content. Thanks for watching, guys.